Welcome to my channel, sweet friends. I'm Indiana Jones, and this is Crafting with Indiana Jones. Today I have some lovely thrift flips, so let's get started. For my first DIY, I'm going to updo this vanity tray. Well, here it is, and this was actually not from a thrift store, but from my good friend Jane. Now, I had up-thrifted this last year, and it's all stained, and I just decided it's time for a change, so voila! From white we go to black, and this is matte black. And now I'm going to use this beautiful stencil that I have, and I believe I got this on Amazon.com. You can check my page down in the links below. And instead of white, I'm going to use gold because this is a fall, I guess, design that I'm trying to come up with, like a dark romantic fall design. So I consider this, it's kind of shabby chic and kind of goth. So I don't know if it's goth chic or shabby goth, whatever you want to call it. I think it's pretty. So here all I'm doing is stenciling in with this lovely gold paint that is probably from Plaid and the Plaid family of products. And I believe this is folk art. And this gold color is just absolutely beautiful. And you can see it's so quick. I love stenciling. I love stenciling and I love decoupage. And I'm going to be using kind of both here. But oh, look at this. Look at that, how pretty. Now, I'm going to be using these, instead of decoupage, I'm using these transfers from IOD. And this was gifted to me by the lovely queen of Shabby Chic herself, Teresa of Our Green Acres. Now, she usually co-hosts this Thrift Flip Road Trip Challenge, but today it's another co-host, which is a lovely friend of mine as well, Brandy, and of course the cousins Kay and Trish. So this wonderful transfer, I had been waiting for a project, and this was absolutely beautiful. I had used one of the transfers or one of the pages on my black I guess it's a case. I can't remember. It's oh gosh, I can't remember what it is. It's a big steamer case. That's what it is. Big steamer suitcase. And I loved how beautiful the roses just popped against the black background. So this is going to be a full matching set now with that steamer trunk. And that's it. That's all you have to do. I love using these transfers. If you're interested in buying these, you can contact Ruth and Ruby. She's a good friend of Teresa's, and I have their information down in the links below. And they have many IOD transfers and molds. Now I am using some antique wax, also from Folk Art. And I'm using like a brown, it's an antique wax. It's like a brownish color instead of just a white wax, just to give it a little bit more warmth. And again, it's not gonna stay like this because when you're waxing something, you're sealing it and then you're going to remove it. But see how it has a warmer color, it's not a cold black color. And of course, last but not least, we're going to trim everything in that beautiful gold color. Again, just to give it a little bit more romance and give it a little more, I don't know, to zhuzh it up a bit. I think it's just beautiful, and I can't wait to put this in my bedroom and change everything for the fall season. I hope you try this yourself. I'm so blessed to do this collaboration with my dear friends, the crafting cousins Kay and Trish, and Brandy of Making It My Own DIYs as a special guest host of the Thrift Flip Road Trip Challenge. And this is a challenge that happens every month, and it's back on after the summer slump. So I was more than excited to flip some thrift finds and other finds around my house. Please check out the challenge playlist as well as the Crafting Cousins and Brandy's Making It My Own DIYs channels for more inspiration. Let's continue. I didn't know what else to call this. I created a trinket dresser. That's what I thought it was. What would you call this? What do you call this? It's got drawers, it's small, and I got it at the thrift store. I believe it was for like $4 or $5. And it was in very good condition. But look, we're invaded by kitty cats. So let's take a kitty cat break. That's Luna, the little white one is Luna. And Kuru is my little black cat. She's all black, even a little black nose. Kuru means darkness in Japanese. That was chosen by Luke. So, all right, time to take a cat nap, my little kitties. Off they go. Now, I didn't want to bore you as you watch me painting this little thing, so I just went ahead and painted it black. I know I didn't do the inside of the drawers. I was trying to be fast and quick. Anyway, once the drawers were all painted black, I decided to use my stencils once again. And again, all of these stencils are from Amazon. And I'm using that beautiful gold paint from Plaid and the folk art and the Plaid family of products. And all I'm doing is using all my stamps and my stencils and just having fun with it. That's the most important thing. And here we are once again with these beautiful stencils. Now I wanted to make sure that the stencils went over the different drawers so it would look all cohesive. I don't know, I just love this idea. Now I'll tell you the truth, I'm a chicken. I have not used these stencils, or not these stencils, these transfers on furniture other than my big steamer trunk. And this was like a testing out kind of thing because it looked like a mini dresser. So I thought this was a wonderful project to really test out my skills with these transfers. But they're so easy, you can start and just make them perfect. You really don't have to have a lot of experience. They're so much fun to use. Now, I found these wonderful, and they're called taper candle holders, believe it or not. But I thought they were perfect to be little feet on my little piece of furniture. And yes, I know that that's bare wood because I think it glues better when you use bare wood. So I know the little candle holders were already painted. So I wanted to make sure it adhered to the bare wood. And I did go back and I painted the bottom black. Now, I did the same thing and I found these wonderful little drawer pulls at Hobby Lobby and they were natural color and I just painted them black. And now I'm just adding a little touch of gold to all of them. And then I'm going to transfer them into the drawers. Well, they are the drawers, but I'm going to put it in a little cabinet. I don't know what to call it. Little dresser. Oops. Oh, I made a mistake and I left it in there. Oh, well. I glued it back on. It works. It's all okay. It's all right. Now, again, like I did with the tray, I'm adding a little touch of gold because everything is prettier when you add a little touch of gold. And I just thought it would add a bit of an antique kind of vintage flair. I fell in love with this when it was all done. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. And of course, I did the sides. I didn't show you that, but I did the top of the cabinet or whatever you want to call it, dresser, and the sides as well. So everything matched together. And here I am putting it all together and I just loved it. Oh, wait a second. What did I do wrong? Oh, there we go. And there you have it. Look at how beautiful this looks. I am so happy with this. And I hope that you get a chance to do something very similar to this very soon. I hope you are inspired. Now, I could say this next project is an indie quickie because it is a really fast project. I actually found this frame in my coworker's office. She was leaving for another opportunity and she had this and she was just gonna get rid of it and throw it away. And I said, no, let me have it. Come on, you know I'm a crafter. And I immediately knew what I was going to do with it. So I saved it for this project, for this thrift flip. And here I am just painting it with a gloss paint from Plaid and folk art. And now I'm adding that beautiful gold paint again so that everything matches together. I love creating sets when I do my crafting because that way you can see it, it's all cohesive. And I thought this would be a lovely addition to my dresser for the fall. And here I am just finishing the trimming and I am using the IOD transfer packaging to create a little bit of artwork to add into this frame. I thought how perfect to just tie everything in together instead of using the IOD transfers, just using the IOD transfer packaging for this and to add this to, you know, my table art. I just think this is perfect. So I hope you like this idea too, and I hope you try it as well. This is definitely a thrift flip. I found this for $3 at my local Goodwill. I went outside and I spray painted it black just to deepen the color. And now I am just touching it up with a bit of that gold paint once again to tie everything together. I just love this crown and note. Initially, I was going to paint it white and have it all shabby chic. But again, this is goth chic or shabby goth, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm adding some moss. I'm not going to fight with moss. I'm making it my friend. Just realize every time I'm going to work with it, it's going to be a mess. So I'm adding some moss and now I'm using one of those taper candle holders from the Dollar Tree that I, again, spray painted black and touched up with some gold. And that is going to serve as my pedestal for my beautiful crown. Should have thought of that before I put the moss in, but hey, it all works out. Now I'm going to start and putting in some Dollar Tree florals. All of these are Dollar Tree florals, if you can believe it or not, and they all happen to match beautifully with my IOD transfers. So this is all going to tie in together so nicely, and I'm just so happy to use these different florals that you can also incorporate into your fall decor. These deep blues and the magentas and the reds, the dark reds, and of course that golden color. It's just perfect for a romantic fall, tablescape or whatever you call it. And this is the final result, but let's check it all together in the final reveal. Thank you once again to my lovely friends Kay and Trish, and of course Brandy. Please check out their channels for more inspiration and for a full playlist of wonderful thrift flip ideas. Thank you once again for each and every one of you for stopping by and visiting my channel. I hope you were inspired, and I hope you come back for more and subscribe. As I always say, stay safe, be kind, God bless each and every one of you, and remember to live the adventure, and I'll see you again very soon.